Good morning, everyone. It is 5:02 and I've been awake for like 30 minutes. Um, I went to bed kind of early though. So, given the time of year, right? Whew. So you see the title I have for this video is weight loss or weight loss. Um, because we about to have a whole horde of New Year resolutions having to do with weight. And if you go on YouTube right now and type in weight loss, you're going to get 75.9 billion videos. Okay. Child, I'm exaggerating. I don't know how many damn videos. I just know it's a lot. A lot of videos talking about weight loss. Now, let me tell you something. So I did this Arbinger thing, right? These videos, and they were really nice. So I sat in on it the other day to see what they look like, and what I sounded like and all that. And it was very nice. But the first thing I noticed, I said, Lord, I look like a whole busted can of biscuits in that little bitty ass chair they had me sitting in, you know? And I'm like, oh my goodness, Cheryl. So I read this book, what's the lady's name? She had a near death experience. I know they got 1,000, 50, 11 books like that, right? But what was her name? No, I don't know. But and I'd never read books like that before. So this was after I had my enlightening experience, right? So I read her book, and there was something in the book that I remember, right? And I wasn't looking for, I don't know what the hell I was looking for when I was reading that book, and I don't even know how I came to know about it, because I didn't read stuff like that, But after that experience, I was like, girl, you need to find out what the hell is going on. So I was just looking, just trying to see, what, going way outside of things that I would normally have done, and getting her book was one of those. Mirjani, something like that. Somebody Mirjani, something. But one thing she said in that book, right, that really resonated with me was she said, and I'm getting to the weight loss part, okay? She said when she like left her body and was looking at herself like she had died, right? And was looking down at herself. She said what she saw on the table was her body, and she felt absolutely nothing. Like it wasn't even hers. Like she wasn't sad or mad, or it was just like, you know, just something like you walking down the street and you see, the concrete you walking on or whatever. It's like it's not, you ain't got no feelings about it or anything. It's just something that's there, you know. Which when I read that was kind of shocking to me, because you would think, if that does happen to you, that you look at yourself dead and you like, oh Lord, I'm so sad. Like, Cheryl, come back, girl. You know what I mean? But she was like, it was just nothing, Uh, which reminded me, so when y'all had, so it was just crazy, like all the craziness that was happening around that time, right? I very clearly remember getting on the bus and going into DC for work. It was rainy that day. Okay, it was very rainy, and I'm sitting on the left side of the bus toward the front. I'm sitting by a window. All right. Now I'm just looking out the window. I'm not seeing a whole bunch because there's like water pouring down down the window, but you know how that looks. You can see a little bit, the cars and all that stuff. When just out of nowhere, it was like how can I explain this? All so until this happened, I I didn't know what I was doing. Okay. But what happened was I apparently cared for everything I saw. I cared for the window, for the bus, I cared for the rain, the street, the the cloud, and I'm using the word care here because that's the only word that seems to fit, but that's not actually it, okay? But I cared for everything. Like everything. And I know that because in that moment all the care was just sucked out of all of it. It was gone. Now, the rain was still coming down, the window was there, I'm still feeling like I'm riding on a but I no longer gave a shit about anything. And it was so I mean, even me sitting in the seat, y'all, it was the weirdest thing. And all I could do was just sit there and be like, I wish y'all could see my face right now. I was like, what? Like I don't even know what's happening. You know what I mean? I have no idea what the hell is going on. You know. So I mean, what the hell? What am I gonna do? It's not like I could stand up on the bus and yell, "Hey, I don't care." I mean, I just had to sit my ass right there and not care. Or and it was like a physical thing. It was like I withdrew. I physically withdrew something from everything that could see and that I couldn't see. It was like sucked out of it, you know. And then gradually, it was like a large inhale, right? And I'm holding my breath, and then gradually I breathed out again, and I cared about stuff again. Now, who the hell cares about a bus window? Who cares about that? Who cares about rain coming down a window pane? I mean, like really, really care. I mean, who cares about the bumpiness of the bus ride? Apparently you do. Apparently. Because I mean, and I don't know. With what Mira Johnny, I think I'm getting close to what her name is. What she said, and then this experience I had on the bus had me wondering, and this was like a while ago. Okay, it was like, what is it, 2021? This was a while ago. Okay, and but it had me wondering. When it comes to things like weight loss, what are we really doing? Because we're not losing weight. That's not what we're doing. There's something else that's going on here. Okay. And we're not gaining weight either. Let me make that clear. I don't care how fat you think you are. You ain't gaining weight either. Okay. So I'm like, well, what? So now I'm asking questions. And I was actually going to write a book about this, right? But I was like, Cheryl, I mean, you're not going to write 150 books about every idea you have. All right. But anyway, I, what the hell was I going to say? I, um, I was wondering about this. So what actually happens when we lose What are we claiming when we lose something? Well, number one, we claiming that we have it, that it's ours. Number two, we claiming we can control it. We can control having it. And damn it, we can control losing it. Okay? So you got ownership there, you got claiming some stuff there. What else? What else happens when we lose something? Like what else happens? What are we saying when we lose? That it can be, whatever it is, can be lost. I think that our attempt to lose weight is our attempt to subconsciously do what happened, what I noticed on the bus that day. To subconsciously attempt what happened to more Johnny in that near death experience she had. We're trying to escape, to get away from this thing that we think is us. Okay? We're trying to get away from this process that it feels like we're stuck in. And it don't matter if you're trying to lose or trying to gain. It's the same thing. It's still trying to get away. It's escape. We trying to escape, child, in whatever kind of way we can get the hell out of this body. We are gonna try that shit, whether it's suicide or only eating vegetables. Okay, from now until March. You understand? Everything goes back to escape. But that's when I believe I'm imprisoned. If I'm imprisoned, then damn it, I'm trying to get out. Okay? But what if I'm not? What if I'm not imprisoned at all? I'm not stuck in this body, in this world, in this mind, in this bed, in this skin, in this city, country, family, gender, height, weight, color, illness. What if I'm not stuck? Even if it seems like, Cheryl, I got all the evidence. I could send you video of, I could, send testimonials. I could send measurements to prove that I'm stuck. What do you mean not stuck? Go to somebody in jail right now and tell her, you're not in prison, child. But let me tell you something though. Let's 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 look at this possibility real quick. What if everything we're doing, be it losing weight, trying to lose weight, yo-yo dieting, getting married, having kids, watching TV, celebrating Christmas. What if it's all being done not to lose or gain or escape, but it's all being done because we're not imprisoned? It's actually proof that we're not. The feeling of being stuck, the feeling of being here, of riding on the bus, of laying in a bed, talking on StreamYard, all that is actually proof that we're not stuck. It's proof that there is no need to escape. Is that possible too? Is it possible too? So let's say it is. It is possible. All this celebration of Christmas, getting in arguments with family members, opening gifts, being happy, getting married, getting divorced, all this emotional, psychological, physical pain is evidence that I'm actually free as a bird. Stuck? What do you mean stuck? Stuck where? For what? Who? What do you mean stuck? You know? That's what it's evidence of. And if I'm free as a bird, if I'm not stuck, if I'm not in prison, then I can do what the hell I want to do. I can believe what the hell I want to believe and feel that shit. I mean, make it feel so real. What if that's the case? So what would your New Year resolution be if that were the case? Let's just consider. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. What would the resolution be? It could still be, I'm going to lose 50 pounds by June. It could be that. It can be that. But what it can also be is something that's not taken so seriously. That number one, you're making it because you believe you're like you are actually a piece of like you're diminished in some way because of the choice you've made to believe this certain thing. I mean, that's what a good movie is. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. If we're going to enjoy something, we have to suspend what we know to be true. We have to. You got to suspend. If you're going to enjoy, what did I watch last night? I watched Guardians of the Galaxy or something last night. I mean, if I'm gonna believe that these people are right in space, this green girl, and all that stuff, I gotta suspend something to enjoy this damn movie. For you to feel like shit because the scale says you're 300 pounds, 400 pounds, you on 600-pound life and all that, you gotta suspend something now. Come on, you gotta suspend something if you're really gonna buy into all that. And who am I to get up in the movie theater and say, hey y'all, that's not a real spaceship. There is no Captain America. I wouldn't do that. That's disrespectful. Because I like movies too. I want to enjoy. Don't want nobody doing that to me. I don't want nobody doing that to me. So who am I to say stop suspending what you know? You know, enjoy your movie. Enjoy your movie. Enjoy your resolution. Enjoy your loss. Enjoy it all. I mean, you're free to do that. Let me just let you know you're free to do that. You're not forced to do it. You're free to do it if you want to. All right, let me take my butt back to bed. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.